The last few weeks in crypto definitely have not been easy. Between meme coins usurping a ton of liquidity and dominance from the space, a lot of altcoins have been suffering. Now, one project that continues to build, continues to push forward, regardless of what type of price action is hitting the market, has always been Hedera. Today, we're going to be talking about a lot of the recent developments that just happened around Hedera and why HBAR is about to break out into new all-time highs. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. So listen, like I said, last few weeks, we've had Libra launch, wiping out $4 billion plus in the market, taking a ton of liquidity away from projects in the space, legitimate projects as well. On top of that, Trump, Melania, what's the overall amount? Well, it's well in the $10+ billion mark. And what's crazy about this is, we've seen a lot of these projects sell off. Even HBAR is not, shy to this. In the last month, it's down about 36.24%. But so far, we are now starting to have a nice little uptrend form. Now, it's too early to call this. It's too early to say like, all right, well, yeah, HBAR is about to, break out and go crazy. But one thing that I have been focused on is how everyone is saying that there won't be an alt season and that we already topped out. Now, if we go back to the cryptocurrencies list, Bitcoin trading at about 96.4K, Ethereum trading at about 2,700. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great altcoin movement in this space. But there's also a lot of bearish altcoin movement in this space as well. This is the top 100 coins performance over 90 days. We're talking about 3 months now. Okay. Now, HBAR is one of the top performing coins in the top 100. As you guys can see here, it's up about 72.78% in the last 90 days. But if we look at the rest of this market, guys, the altcoin market is suffering big time. And this is telling us that we are not yet in alt season just yet, because again, there is so much, depressive and frustrated post all over X. And the space just feels, doom and gloom basically. This is also at a time where a lot of altcoin charts look like this, where they are retesting a major trend going all the way back to like the end of November. And even HBAR right now, from our current price levels, is about roughly 164% away from a new all-time high. 164% to a lot of people might seem like a crazy amount, but then when we look at these smaller, impulses within, this overall, sideways momentum, it's actually basically a downtrend. But this was like the last major impulsive move that we actually have. It was a 56% move. If we go back to the impulse from the end of November into the beginning of December, that was a 138% move. The full move from roughly I'm just going to say the middle of November to that top was like 233%. So, this all-time high on HBAR could be broken very quick. The only big thing that we're really kind of focused on right now is the market, aligning with that. We still need Bitcoin to perform. We still need Bitcoin dominance to drop. But I don't think that that's going to be a big concern as we do, go down the path into, the next few weeks, because it just feels as if the market has been coiling up, which, we have been focused on when it comes to this channel. I do think that as we really look at the external factors, the regulatory landscape is changing. The focus on, pro crypto innovations and also initiatives is also changing. This entire space is different today than back in, for example, 2021. It doesn't mean that the cycle is different though, which is why I still believe that we are about to see alt season hit this space in a very big way. And I do think that HBAR is going to be a major success story from this alt season. Now, let's actually talk about a few things happening around Hedera that we, are definitely looking forward to. Number one is HederaCon 2025. Now, this is showcase the global adoption of Hashgraph. So Hashpack and Genfinity break down Hedera's biggest event. Star speakers, key themes, must attend sessions, and the real-world adoption of the HBAR network. Now, listen, we all know how big Hedera has become in the last few, months, last few years as well, since going back to 2021. But this is really kind of giving us an insight onto just how much adoption there actually is. Now, we do know that HederaCon is taking place on the 25th of this month, so we are just a few days out now. And I do think that this is going to be one of the biggest events for Hedera. We actually have here that HederaCon is Hedera's first major user conference since 2018. It unites the community, developers, business leaders, and industry pioneers. Now, we do know that these major events, like for an example, we always talk about Ripple Swell, right? Like it's one of the biggest events around crypto, and it's hosted by Ripple. In fact, it's a banking conference essentially. All of the players that join that conference are like major banking players. Now, outside of Ripple Swell, we also do have the XRP Ledger Apex, which is one of the biggest crypto conferences out there. Of course, yes, we also have, Ethereum with a lot of their events, but this one I do think is going to be special for Hedera because, again, it is the first major conference since 2018. Now, here we have a little bit of a background behind it. Again, we can actually see that it's co-locating with ETH Denver, a conference that draws over 15,000 developers annually. So, again, that's why HederaCon is very significant. That's why I did bring up Ethereum as well. But if we look into this a little bit more, here we have the full event structure and track. So, number one, RWA tokenization is going to be focused on. These are the key topics. The DREC Alliance as well, which is a huge one. It's basically trying to tap into mainstream adoption by simplifying it's simplifying ways of not only asset recovery, but it's simplifying, ways of achieving security, overall, better user experiences with UI changes, things like that. So the DREC Alliance is definitely one to focus on. And then, of course, we have AI and DLT synergy, interoperability, and crypto policy. Then we have the technical track, which is the EVM equivalence, the Hedera consensus service, dynamic NFTs, and then quantum resistant upgrades. So love to see that. And again, this is just preparing the space for the future because these are like crucial pieces that crypto actually needs in order for us to like really kind of push forward and become future tech. I mean, this is truly thinking about the future right now. In terms of the major themes, again, RWA tokenization, security in the DREC Alliance, AI DLT synergy, interoperability, and quantum resistance. We can see the full breakdown here. And then can't miss sessions. So there's a few major speakers at this. Number one is cross-border crypto payments, breaking global barriers. This is with individuals from Swift, WorldPay, and Drop. Love to see it. Then, of course, we do have why the RWA megatrend isn't stopping anytime soon. Again, you have speakers from Red Swan, Deloitte, and Centrifuge. Why it matters, we already know. Down here, we also have how interoperability will unlock the future. Layer 0, Web3 Foundation. So, again, there is AI meets DLT, scaling responsibly. There's so much here at this conference. Guys, this is going to be an insane conference. It's going to be very exciting to see a lot of the announcements from this because, again, every single conference that we've seen around the space, ETH Denver, for an example, the XRP Ledger Apex, I mean, every single one of them, we see major announcements, we see major partnerships. I'm very excited for this. I think that this is going to be a big one. And talking more so about some partnerships, guys, Coinbase Institutional just announced Coinbase derivatives. They now offer CFTC regulated futures for Solana and HBAR, bringing more institutional grade crypto products to the US futures market. This is a big one. And if we actually look over here, we can see that Coinbase is at the forefront of a new era for crypto derivatives, unlocking innovative trading solutions for institutions and traders around the globe, advancing the maturation of crypto futures in the US with CFTC regulated Solana and Hedera futures contracts from Coinbase derivatives, bridging traditional finance and crypto by expanding futures trading access to institutional investors through Coinbase financial markets, game-changing crypto native FX market is huge. Forex, right? With leverage through your perpetual futures on Coinbase International Exchange. So again, main focus here, this is institutional grade liquidity essentially. This is a big game changer, especially when we go all the way back to 2022 when the HBAR community was fighting for Coinbase to actually list HBAR. Now we are seeing Coinbase, fully focused on Hedera, fully focused on HBAR, and trying to advance Hedera as well. Now, yes, Solana is included here, but I'm really kind of focused on Hedera in this case because Hedera has yet to actually see a lot of recognition like this. So I'm loving how much recognition Hedera actually is getting, and it deserves it, right? We know that it deserves it. Now, on top of this, there's been a few major announcements. Number one, Karate Combat. Big news, Karate Combat has teamed up with Egg Layer to become the official interoperability solution for our upcoming Up Layer 2 blockchain, launching in Q2 of 2025. Egg Layer will power seamless cross-chain functionality for Up-only gaming. Let's go. The Up Layer 2 is the first ever blockchain on Hedera, and it will change the game for native crypto, sports, fantasy leagues, and esports. With Egg Layer on board, token holders from any chain can now easily participate in Up-only gaming on Up Layer 2. Guys, this is the first blockchain to launch on Hedera. This is going to be a massive move from a player like Karate Combat, which has millions, literally millions of people interacting with, watching Karate Combat, number one. You also have a ton of wallet users that are tapping into Karate Combat, app users. I mean, guys, this is one of the biggest success stories, in my opinion, around bridging the retail sector to crypto through sports. And again, I think that this is just the beginning. I think that Karate Combat is going to be much bigger. And I do think that this, with this new blockchain, I think that this is going to take them to the next level. I think that this is going to provide a lot more, not only like when we think about a new blockchain that's fully focused on sports, fantasy leagues, esports, things like that. Guys, this is going to change the game. I really do think that Karate Combat's about to get a huge upgrade because of this. This is launching in Q2. It feels as if we are about to witness Karate Combat expand even more than they already have. And like I said, this is a massive project already. Now, last but not least, ChainGPT is now announcing an integration with Hedera. This integration brings AI-powered NFT creation, smart contract generation, auditing, and deployment to Hedera's fast, low-cost network. When we look into this, okay, we could see what they are unlocking. Number one is mint NFTs on Hedera, which, again, NFTs on Hedera are completely different than, for an example, like Ethereum or any other, network in this space. Our NFT generator meets Hedera, so now you can generate NFTs extremely easy. It's all through an AI NFT generator. This is crazy. Deploy smart contracts on Hedera as well. This is through a smart contract generator and auditor. Code with confidence. And then why integrate? Why are they tapping in? Well, here we have a few things on why this integration matters. Number one is effortless blockchain onboarding. ChainGPT's intuitive tools lower the entry barrier for blockchain newcomers while boosting efficiency for seasoned developers. Unmatched performance, Hedera's unparalleled scalability and low latency ensures smooth operations for NFT minting and smart contract execution. Then, of course, cost efficiency redefined. The affordability combined with ChainGPT's AI tools is easy on your budget, but heavy on possibilities. And then, of course, how to get started. This is how simple it is, right? Connect your wallet, dive into the tools. That's it. Connect your wallet, generate your NFT, customize a mint, listen, hold. I mean, guys, this is truly one of the it's one of the easiest ways to not only mint NFTs, but also even launch smart contracts. Guys, this is a game changer. And ChainGPT is not some small-time project. Guys, launched back in 2022, 1 million plus followers. This is like one of the biggest players in this space. I'm very excited about this. Again, it's just showing you how much movement is happening in and around the Hedera ecosystem. The market might be selling off right now. We might be having a little bit of a, rough patch, but I do think that once we bounce back, guys, Hedera is going to be on fire with a lot of these moves that they're making, and I do believe that HederaCon is going to set the stage for HBAR to become a massive, legitimate blue chip player in this space. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.